Self-respect isn't just about feeling good or repeating affirmations. It's not a fleeting emotion or a quick fix you can achieve overnight. Instead, it's a deep, ongoing relationship with yourself, one that's built on honesty, discipline, and self-awareness. It's about earning your own trust through consistent action day after day. When you make a commitment to yourself, no matter how small, and follow through, you reinforce the belief that you are dependable. Think of it as your personal reputation with yourself. Just as you wouldn't trust someone who constantly lets you down, your self-image is shaped by how often you keep your own word. When you say you'll do something, do you follow through? Or do you let excuses and distractions get in the way? These moments matter more than you think. Every kept promise builds quiet confidence. Every broken one chips away at it. Over time, these small choices add up, shaping how you see yourself and what you believe you're capable of. Self-respect is built in the small daily choices, not grand gestures. It's the discipline to do what you said you would, even when no one else is watching. Hit snooze after vowing to get up early? That's a hit to your reputation. It may seem minor, but these moments accumulate and shape your self-perception. Scroll your phone instead of reading like you promised? Another hit. Each time you break a promise to yourself, you send a subtle message that your own word isn't valuable. Your self-worth is shaped by this ongoing track record. The more you honor your commitments, the more you trust yourself to handle bigger challenges. If you feel stuck or lack confidence, look at your actions, not just your mindset. Ask yourself, are you living in alignment with your values or just wishing you were? Low self-worth often comes from a history of broken promises to yourself. It's not about being harsh, but about recognizing patterns that hold you back. The good news? You can change this, starting now. Every new choice is a chance to rebuild trust and strengthen your foundation. Don't dwell on past mistakes. Focus on building a new reputation. Let go of guilt and use your energy to create positive change, one step at a time. Rebuilding self-respect is about small, consistent actions. It's about showing up for yourself, even when it's hard or inconvenient. Prove to yourself you're reliable and trustworthy. Each small victory is a building block for a stronger sense of self. It's not about perfection, but about integrity. Self-respect grows when you honor your word, forgive your setbacks, and keep moving forward. Each kept promise is a step toward a stronger foundation. Over time, these steps become habits, and those habits become your character. You're not broken, you just need new habits. Every day is a fresh opportunity to start again, no matter your past. Start today, and build the self-respect you deserve. The journey begins with a single, honest step, one you can take right now. Imagine a friend who always cancels plans last minute. Eventually, you stop trusting her word. Now ask yourself, are you that unreliable friend to yourself? How often do you break your own promises, like skipping a morning walk or eating junk food after vowing to eat healthy? Each time you teach yourself that your goals don't matter. This erodes your self-worth and confidence. You wouldn't tolerate this from a friend, so why accept it from yourself? Every broken promise sends the message, I can't be trusted. That's why you feel stuck or unmotivated. The pain isn't just in your head, it's the result of living out of integrity. Stop being the flaky friend to yourself. Treat your own commitments with respect. Until you do, you'll stay trapped in self-sabotage. Start keeping your word to yourself. Your self-esteem depends on it. When your actions clash with your values, you feel like a hypocrite. You want to be healthy, but you keep smoking. You value financial security, but you overspend. This gap creates stress and anxiety. Your brain craves alignment. You have two choices: lower your standards or raise your actions. Only the second path leads to self-respect. Internal conflict drains your energy and fuels guilt. Excuses like, I'll start tomorrow, only deepen the gap. Real change comes from closing the distance between who you want to be and what you actually do. Each aligned action quiets the internal static. When you keep a promise, like drinking more water, you're not just healthier, you're in harmony with your values. That's the real reward, internal peace. Every small action that matches your values is a step toward integrity. You're not just talking about your values, you're living them. That's how you end the tug-of-war inside, and that's how you build real self-respect. How do you rebuild trust with yourself? It's a question that can feel overwhelming, especially if you've broken promises to yourself before. But the answer isn't found in grand gestures or sweeping resolutions. Instead, it starts with micro-promises, tiny, manageable commitments that are so small, they're almost impossible to fail. These are the building blocks of self-trust. For example, a micro-promise could be as simple as putting your shoes by the door before bed, preparing for tomorrow's walk. Or it could be drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, a small act that signals you're taking care of yourself. Each time you keep a micro-promise, you're casting a vote for the person you want to become, someone who follows through even in the smallest ways. These small choices, repeated day after day, begin to add up. Over time, they create a ripple effect, leading to bigger changes than you might expect. When you hit snooze, you're reinforcing old habits and voting for the version of yourself that stays the same. But when you get up, even if it's just once, you're voting for growth and change. Micro-promises are powerful because they bypass your brain's resistance to big, intimidating goals. They make change feel safe and achievable. Instead of telling yourself, "I'll run a marathon this year," which can feel daunting, you start with something as simple as, "I'll put on my running shoes." That's it. One step at a time. Each small win, no matter how minor it seems, builds momentum and confidence. You start to believe in your ability to follow through. Over weeks and months, these actions compound. Like a plant growing from a seed, your new identity takes root and flourishes. You become the person who keeps promises to yourself, not just someone who dreams about making a change. The difference is action. Consistent, reliable action, no matter how small. It's not about the size of the action, but the consistency. Repetition is what rewires your self-image. Brick by brick, you rebuild your reputation with yourself, laying a solid foundation for bigger goals. The wins add up, and so does your self-respect. Each streak, each checkmark is proof that you're capable. You're not waiting for motivation to strike, you're generating it, one micro-promise at a time. Micro-promises are the foundation of lasting change. They're the blueprint for a new you. Start small, stay consistent, and let the results speak for themselves. Over time, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. That's how you become the person you want to be. One micro-promise at a time. Let's get practical. What micro-promises can you start today? These are not grand gestures or sweeping resolutions. Instead, they're tiny, manageable actions that you can commit to, right now, no matter how you're feeling. The goal is to make your word to yourself matter again. Make your bed every morning. It's a simple act of discipline and order. This small ritual signals to your brain that you're taking charge, even before the day truly begins. Drink a glass of water before your coffee. Don't aim for perfection. Just start with one. Hydrating first thing is a gentle way to show yourself care, and it's a promise you can keep with minimal effort. Finish a small task you've been avoiding. Set a timer for 5 minutes and begin. You'll be surprised how much lighter you feel after finally tackling that lingering chore. Stop working when you say you will. Honor your own time. By respecting your boundaries, you reinforce your own value and show yourself that your needs matter. These actions aren't about the tasks themselves. They're about integrity. They're about proving to yourself that you can trust your own word, even in the smallest ways. Each one is a vote for the disciplined, reliable you. Every time you follow through, you cast a ballot for the person you want to become. The feeling of accomplishment from these small wins is powerful. It builds momentum, and that momentum is what carries you forward on tough days. You prove to yourself that you follow through. Each completed action is evidence that you're capable of change, no matter how small. Over time, these micro-promises reshape your self-image. You start to see yourself as someone who can be counted on, even by yourself. You become someone who keeps their word. That's the foundation of self-respect and confidence. The key is to keep it simple and binary. You did it or you didn't. Don't overcomplicate it. Let the results be clear and honest. Each kept promise is a brushstroke on the canvas of your new self. Over time, these brushstrokes create a picture of someone you're proud to be. Start with 1 or 2 today. Build momentum with consistency. Let these actions become the first dominoes in a chain reaction of positive change. Your reputation with yourself is built in these moments. It's not about perfection, but about showing up for yourself, again and again. Integrity is in the follow-through. It's the quiet commitment to keep going, even when no one else is watching. That's how you rebuild self-respect, one small action at a time. Every day is a new chance to cast another vote for the person you want to become. Self-respect isn't just about promises, it's about boundaries. Your time and energy are valuable. Treat them like a VIP section. Saying yes to everything drains you and breaks your promise to protect your own peace. Every no to others is a yes to yourself. Boundaries aren't selfish, they're essential. Practice saying, I can't commit to that right now. No is a complete sentence. At first, it's uncomfortable, but whose disappointment matters more, yours or theirs? Boundaries declare your time and energy are non-negotiable. Protecting your energy is a pillar of self-respect. Start setting boundaries today. Your well-being depends on it. To build lasting self-respect, focus on 3 pillars. First, radical honesty. Be brutally honest about where you are. No excuses, no denial. Change starts with clarity, not shame. Second, physical presence. Your posture and body language affect your confidence. Stand tall, make eye contact, and carry yourself with intention. This signals to your brain, and others, that you're someone to be respected. Third, the high-value filter. Before acting, ask, what would the person I want to become do? Use this filter to guide your choices, not old habits. Would a person with self-respect waste hours scrolling or eat junk food? These pillars, honesty, presence, and high-value choices, work together. Honesty gives you a starting point. Presence grounds you in confidence. The high-value filter shapes your actions. Practice these daily to construct a new identity. You're not just hoping to feel better, you're building it, step by step. That's the framework for unshakable self-respect. Picture yourself as a sculptor with a block of stone, your potential. Maybe you've let others or your own habits chip away at it, but you hold the chisel. Every choice is a strike, each micro-promise a careful tap revealing your best self. Your life is also a canvas, your actions are the paint. Each kept promise is a bold brushstroke. Over time, these strokes create a masterpiece. You're not inventing a new you, you're revealing the real you beneath the layers. The sculptor removes what doesn't belong. The painter adds color with intention. Your transformation is about revealing, not replacing. You are the artist. Your life is your art. Begin with one intentional stroke. We've covered a lot: self-respect, micro-promises, boundaries, and the pillars of change. It can feel overwhelming, but don't let that stop you. The secret is to start small. Your journey begins with one tiny promise to yourself. Don't try to change everything overnight. Pick one micro-promise. Put your phone away before bed, lay out workout clothes, drink an extra glass of water, tidy a corner. Make it so small it feels almost silly. Write it down. Tell a friend if you need to. But most importantly, commit to yourself. This is your moment to stop spectating and start creating. The past is done. Your new reputation starts now. It's not about perfection, but intention and follow-through. Keep this one promise and you've cast the first vote for your future self. Start now. The person you want to be is waiting for you to show up.